Wait a minute. So in continuation, we have our next question, that we have to find analytic function f of z whose imaginary part is. Here we have been given imaginary part and we have to find out the analytic function. So the imaginary part is e to the power x into x sine y plus y cos y. So let's start. Since fz is equal to u plus iv and we have been given the imaginary part, so we can take v is equal to e to the power x into x sine y plus y cos y. Now since we know that the formula for f dash z, first derivative of fz with respect to z, that is f dash z is equal to ux plus ivx, where ux means del u by del x and vx means del v by del x. But we don't have u, we have the value of v. Therefore we have to use CR equation to change this ux. So by CR equation we have ux is equal to vy. So this ux can be replaced by vy. So now we have the formula for f dash z is equal to vy plus ivx. So we are having v, then to find f dash z we have to differentiate it with respect to x to get the value of vx, and we have to differentiate it with respect to y to get the value of vy. So we differentiate this function with respect to y and it will be the real part of f dash z, and we differentiate this function partially with respect to x, then this will be the imaginary part of f dash z. So the differentiation is quite easy, so you can do it by yourself and ask me if any doubt. So here we have differentiated v with respect to y, and this is the real part, and we differentiated v with respect to x, and this is the imaginary part. So after differentiating with respect to y and x, we can get the value of f dash z as this, which is in terms of x and y. So we have to use here Milne-Thomson's method. What is Milne-Thomson's method? We have to put x is equal to z and y is equal to 0 to represent this f dash z in terms of z. So we have to put x is equal to z and y is equal to 0. Therefore we have f dash z is equal to e to the power z into z plus 1 in terms of z. After opening the bracket, it will be z e to the power z plus ez. This is the value of f dash z, but we need to find fz. Therefore, we have to integrate this function with respect to z. And if we integrate this with respect to z, the value of fz will be integration of z ez plus ez. And we know that the integration of z ez is equal to z ez minus ez. And integration of e to the power z is e to the power z, and we have to put a constant. Since we have been given imaginary part, so the constant will be a real. So finally the value of fz will be z ez plus c. Let's recall. Since we have the imaginary part and we have the formula of f dash z is equal to ux plus ivx, but we are having only v, therefore we use CR equation and we place vy in place of ux. So we have this f dash z is equal to vy plus ivx. Then we differentiated v with respect to x and y, and we have found the value of f dash z in terms of x and y. To convert it into in terms of z, we have to use Milne-Thomson's method. So we have to put x is equal to z and y is equal to 0. So here we have the value of f dash z in terms of z. Now we just integrate it with respect to z and put a constant which is real. So this is our function fz is equal to z ez plus c. Next, we will see how can we find real to imaginary or imaginary to real part. So here we have our next question. and the method is quite different. We need not to use Milne-Thomson's method over here. We just have to use CR equation number 1, then CR equation number 2. So here we have been given that a complex function W whose real part is phi and imaginary part is psi, and it is denoted as complex potential for an electric field. Then psi is given as x square minus y square plus x upon x square plus y square. Means we have been given the imaginary part and we have to find out the function phi, which is real part. That means the question is of finding real part if imaginary part is given. And we have to use CR equation number 1 and 2 to get the result. Now, since W is an analytic function, you have to remember that every complex potential is analytic. So since W is analytic function, so we can apply CR equation 1 and 2. So what is CR equation 1? That phi x is equal to psi y, or we can say that del phi by del x is equal to del psi by del y, which is CR equation number 1, and the CR equation number 2 is del phi by del y is equal to minus del psi by del x. So this is CR equation number 2. In place of u and v, we are using phi and psi for real and imaginary parts. So if you remember, the CR equation was ux is equal to vy and uy is equal to minus vx. So the equations are the same. Now, by CR equation first, we have del phi by del x is equal to del psi by del y, and we have the value of psi. The value of psi is x square minus y square plus x upon x square plus y square. So you differentiate this function with respect to y. Then we have del phi by del x is equal to simply minus 2y upon 2xy upon x square plus y square whole square. We have used the formula for f1 by f2 to get this result. Now we have value of del phi by del x. So we are using method of direct integration. What is method of direct integration? To get the value of phi, we have to integrate the right hand side with respect to x, and in place of constant we have to put function of y. Listen carefully. In place of constant we have to put function of y. So now integrate the right hand side with respect to x. So the value of phi will be integration of minus 2y minus 2xy upon x square plus y square whole square with respect to x. So remember, here you have to treat y as a constant. So treat y as a constant and integrate this function with respect to x. So the integration of minus 2y will be minus 2y into x. Y is considered as a constant, and here also we have to use y as a constant, and by substitution method, it is the integration of this term is simply y upon x square plus y square. And in the direct integration method, we have to place constant as f of y if we are integrating with respect to x. So here we have our real part, but we have to find out this constant, which is function of y, to get the complete result. So now this time we are using our CR equation number 2, which is del phi by del y is equal to minus del psi by del x. And since we have value of phi and psi both, so we place the value of phi and psi and differentiate our phi with respect to y and differentiate psi with respect to x partially. So this is our phi, and if we differentiate it with respect to y, we have our left hand side, and by differentiating the value of psi with respect to x, we have our right hand side. So on equating both the sides, we have f dash y is equal to 0. The value of f dash y is equal to 0. So we integrate both the sides When we integrate both the sides, the value of fy will be a constant, since integration of 0 is a constant. So the value of fy is equal to c. So put the value of fy in equation 3. So by equation 3, we have our real part phi is equal to minus 2xy plus y upon x square plus y square plus c. Let's recall the question. How can we use CR equations to find real part from imaginary or imaginary part from real? Since we have our imaginary part and we have to find out real part. This is the imaginary part. The function w is equal to, let's see, w is equal to phi plus I psi. So we have that psi. So we first use our CR equation 1, which is del phi by del x is equal to del psi by del y. Since we are having value of psi, so we put this value and we partially differentiate this with respect to y, which is value of del phi by del x. To extract phi, we have to integrate both the sides with respect to x using direct integration method. When we are integrating with respect to x, we have to treat y as a constant. So this is the value of phi. We have to integrate this with respect to x, treating y as a constant. But when we are using method of direct integration, in place of a constant, we have to put function of y. So this is the value of real part, but we have to find out value of fy further. So we have CR equation number 2, and now we have the value of phi and psi both. So we differentiate left hand side the value of phi with respect to y, and on right hand side the value of psi with respect to x. So here on left hand side it is del phi by del y, and on right hand side it is minus del psi by del x. And when we equate both the sides, the value of f dash y is equal to 0. And on integrating, the value of fy is equal to c. Then we put the value of fy in equation 3, and we have the real part phi is equal to minus 2xy plus y upon x square plus y square plus c. So in next video lecture, you will learn some more questions which are based on CR equations. Till then, thank you and keep practicing.